I once thought that life would be easier if I simply followed the path that others had set. But then, I realized that what works for others is not always what truly suits me. There were times when I felt lost, trapped in relationships that brought no value, habits that did not help me grow, and choices that gradually made me lose myself. I am not someone who hates socializing, but I have always cherished my alone time. I prefer focusing on things that bring me joy and development, rather than trying to fit into groups that do not truly align with me. This journey has not been easy, but through it, I learned to let go of what no longer serves me and to find real meaning in life. This is the story of what I have experienced and the lessons I have learned. Life is a journey full of challenges, and no one ever said it would be easy. In reality, life has never been fair. It is not now, and it never will be. But instead of drowning in unfairness, instead of seeing ourselves as victims of circumstances, what matters is our strength in facing reality. Let go of the thought that someone owes you something, that you should have had an easier life. No one can change your fate except you. So what is true success? Is it wealth, fame, or a happy family? Each person has their own definition of success, and that answer may change over time. But the most important thing is that you should never trade yourself or your core values to achieve it. Do not let anything harm your soul and character. Take time to determine what truly matters to you. Set clear priorities and commit to yourself that you will not waste time on things that pull you down. Do not chase after superficial things that ultimately make you lose yourself. Be brave in facing life. Identify the hill you want to conquer, the goal you truly desire. When you know exactly what you are pursuing, you will have the motivation to overcome all difficulties and build life the way you want it to be. Success is not just about achieving something, it is also about maintaining and nurturing it every day. Once you have identified what is important to you, commit to taking care of and preserving it, just like a dedicated gardener tending to their garden. Success does not come from sudden bursts of effort, but from continuous perseverance and relentless effort. Besides, one important thing that many people fail to realize is this: knowing where you do not belong is just as important as knowing where you are heading. Sometimes, to find the right path, we must first understand what does not suit us. That could be toxic relationships, bad habits, or environments that do not bring value. Have you ever noticed that some people around you do not truly support you? They may always be envious, love to gossip, or even drag you down when you try to rise. Or the places you frequently visit, bars, late-night parties. Do they really bring you lasting happiness, or do they just leave you exhausted the next day? And what about habits that hold you back? Like spending too much time in front of a screen instead of going outside and connecting with the real world. Be bold in letting go of what no longer fits. When you remove negativity from your life, you will be surprised to find that you have more time and energy to focus on things that truly add value. This is not a sacrifice, it is liberation. Define who you are by knowing who you are not. That is the first step in building a meaningful and fulfilling life. Success is not just about achieving a specific goal. It is also the journey of sustaining and nurturing important values in life. First and foremost, each person must define success in their own way. It could be wealth, a happy family, a meaningful career, or simply a sense of inner peace. While the definition may change over time, what matters is never letting anything shake your core values. Once you have identified your personal success, the next task is to sustain and nurture it daily. Life is like a garden. If not carefully tended, it will quickly become overgrown and barren. We must constantly evaluate, reassess, and remove elements that do not align with the path we have chosen. Sometimes knowing where you do not belong is just as important as finding your destination. The first step to self-discovery is often not declaring, "I know who I am," but rather understanding, "I know who I am not." Negative habits, toxic relationships, or wrong choices are things that need to be eliminated to make room for better things. When we learn to let go of what hinders us, we naturally move closer to the life we desire. We often think that self-discovery is a process of identifying who I am. But in reality, that journey often begins by realizing who I am not. This means eliminating things that do not align with our true selves. harmful relationships, bad habits, and environments that do not add value. When you let go of those things, you will find yourself moving closer to the best version of yourself. Have you ever noticed that certain friend groups leave you feeling worse after spending time with them? That there are places you go to that always bring you negative emotions? Or habits that seem harmless but silently drain your time and energy? These are the things you need to eliminate. Do not spend time on things that weaken you, whether it is a relationship, a place, or an unhealthy lifestyle. When you stop old habits and distance yourself from negativity, you will be surprised to find more time for things that truly benefit you. Without even realizing it, you will start connecting with people, places, and experiences that help you grow. Life is not always about adding more. Sometimes, removing excess is the best way to move forward. Modern life offers us countless choices, but too many options can become a burden. When there are too many things to consider, we can easily get caught up in unimportant distractions, losing focus on our core values. That is why it is crucial to remove unnecessary things so we can dedicate our energy and time to what truly matters. Take a moment to reflect on your life. How many things are consuming your time without bringing real value? It could be uninspiring relationships, bad habits that drain your health, or meaningless activities that waste your time. When you eliminate those things, you will be surprised to find yourself investing more in things that truly matter: self-growth, passion, and building a better life. This process is like natural selection. When you remove unnecessary choices, you will more easily recognize what is truly meaningful. By focusing on what is important, you will not only find joy and motivation, but also create a more balanced life. Instead of chasing too many things at once, take time to reflect, eliminate what is unnecessary, and focus on your core values. When you do, you will be surprised at how much clearer your path becomes. In life, everyone wants to find meaning and success, but not everyone knows where to start. One simple but important truth: before knowing who you are, you must first know who you are not. Defining yourself is not just about discovering what fits, but also about eliminating what does not.